welcome to BHTV and thank you for tuning in. I'm very excited about our guest today, Ms. Gabrielle Blohm, who is in insurance and financial services. So she's just going to share some tips with us about her journey, share her story to help change your story, and giving us some tips as entrepreneurs who may be in the field, may not be in the field, but we're going to listen to her amazing journey, her story. So Gabrielle, kind of just give us a little background about what you do.
All right. So I am Gabrielle Blohm out of Whitefish Bay, Wisconsin. I run the Blohm Group, which is an insurance and financial services firm that focuses on shopping out insurance for small businesses, families, personal insurance, life insurance, and health insurance. My focus is to keep families financially fit and focused on both coverage and finding affordable rates. I've been in the industry for about 9 years, and I found that working with families and small businesses, that they value the fact that I want to protect what they can't see. So I really love what I do. I've been in it for a very long time, and it's been very rewarding to me.
Okay. So how we are and do kick off every show, what does Becoming Her mean to you?
Becoming Her is finding a way to focus on the things that you can't feel or touch or see, and it's really focusing on your spirituality and your relationship with God in order to find out whatever else it is that you're supposed to be doing in your life and living out your purpose and carrying out your dreams. So Becoming Her is becoming more focused on God.
So Becoming Her. So success, what does success mean to you?
Success is when I have become a conduit for people. People want to be around me. People want to understand my energy, and people gravitate to me in things that I didn't see as a talent. So I really focus on that, and I pay attention to it. You know, those that are learning and wanting to grow, that find a way in your life. I find that to be an indicator that you've made it to success.
Well, you've made it because we want to be around and we like your energy. So we asked all of our guests, what are your top 3 success tips?
Number 1, the relationship with God is going to carry you through whatever it is that you're trying to do, whether you're trying to find your purpose, you're living your purpose, or you're changing your purpose. That relationship with God has carried me through on many different occasions as it came time for me to metamorph into whatever else I was supposed to be. It done that in my family, with my marriage, my children, my friendships, and all of that have been carried through based on my number 1 principle, is following God. Secondly, it is making sure that you have a way to kind of give up the fears and all of that will allow you to focus on God. Whatever it is, it's bringing Him up, it's thanking Him, it's making sure that you have a clear-cut relationship with Him that is non-sacrificial. You don't sacrifice it for anybody. I have church everywhere. And then the last one is making sure that you stay focused on all of those things that I mentioned prior. So staying focused, no matter what it is. And staying focused as an entrepreneur is so important because it's a lot of financial things that are built into it, and you feel that burn, you feel that hurt, and it might have been you gave up something to go for something else. But if you have the spirituality and you have the clear-cut relationship with God, those things won't matter, and you know that He will take care of you. So making sure you stay focused on whatever it is that you choose to do in your journey. If it's being open up a business or something, you should stay focused on it so that you can see it to fruition.
Okay, so the first one was a spiritual relationship. The second one was having priority for that spiritual relationship. And the third one was staying focused.
Yes.
Okay, so she's successful. Been in the business for what, almost 10 years? 9 years? 9 years. So those are 3 tips. Write them down. And do you have a mentor?
I do. I have a mentor in the insurance industry. Her name is Lucretia Spence. She has been the one that's guided me into this profession. I did not see myself in this profession as a college student. I thought I'd be a teacher. So she guided me into wanting to become this thing that was so great and grand to me. I saw her as a successful person. But just for the record, there is not just one mentor in my life. I find many mentors in all walks of my life. So I have a marriage mentor, a family mentor, I have a mommy mentor, and a fitness mentor. I find that very valuable for me because there are people who specialize in different phases of your life. So I do focus on that. So I do have a lot of mentors.
So that's why you're so successful, because you literally have a mentor for everything. So as an entrepreneur, how important is it for someone seeking to grow in whatever field? Like, how instrumental is it to have a mentor? As we can see, it's helped you be successful, but giving that advice out to someone else, like, how important is it to have a mentor?
It's extremely important because nobody can do it alone. You find yourself as a human, you want to gravitate to being alone, and you want to focus on all the things that you've learned on your own. But if you don't have anyone to share those ideas with, and someone who might be experienced in that area, you're never going to get back what it is that God wants you to hear. So I find it very instrumental for anybody in any walk of life to find somebody to become their mentor. And a lot of my mentors don't even know that they are my mentor. So I do that. I steal mentors. And it helps me to grow in all areas because of that. So I find it's kind of like the saying, it's an adage. You're talking to your husband if you're married. You're talking to your husband about your girlfriend problems and things like that. They don't get it.
Right.
So it's very focused on his problems and your problems and marriage problems.
Right.
Now you have to find a girlfriend mentor so that you can share those issues or concerns that you have with that person that's already in that. So I find it very instrumental to have that mentor.
And you said still mentor. What do you mean by that?
I find people that are higher than me, that I see myself in them and things in them that I want. And it's the law of attraction. It helps me to see where I should be and how I can get. Because
so they may not know, but you know.
Yes, and eventually it comes out, I really admire this in you. Can you teach me? Can you tell me a little bit more about that? And all of a sudden, they've done the job. And so eventually,
you need a mentor, whether they know you a mentor or not. It's just a big part of what you need to do. Okay, trying to get my questions together. So as, again, just being very successful in what you do and having that experience and knowledge, as a new entrepreneur, as someone who may have been in their field for quite a while and looking to go to the next level, what advice would you give? Like, how would you end this by saying, this is like my number one that I would give to a new entrepreneur, experienced entrepreneur, an entrepreneur trying to go to the next level? What would that be?
Give up your fears and go for it. Just do it. Give up your fears and go for whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish. And sometimes you have that feeling that you know you're supposed to do it. You know this is where you're supposed to be. And you just got something that's holding you back. Sometimes it's I can't get along. I can't find a business partner. I can't find a place. I don't know where to start. Just go for it and give up all the fears. Fears is false evidence appearing real. It's not even real. Go for it.
So just do it. Go for it. No fear. Just keep God first. Have priority with your beliefs. And what was the last one? With your tips at the beginning?
It's just do it.
And stay focused.
Stay focused, yep.
And just do it. So how can they contact you if they need insurance or financial services?
I'm reachable online. You can reach me at www.theblohmgroup.com, or you can reach me by phone, 414-206-5677. I'm located at 5167 North Elkhart Avenue, out of Whitefish Bay, Wisconsin.
And she's awesome, so please support again if you need any kind of financial services. This is your woman. She has experience. She's all about becoming her, and she supports becoming her. So as always, thank you for tuning in. Thank you, Gabrielle, for your advice, and we look forward to seeing you guys with our next show.